So I'm so excited today to have Jenn Verser. She's a money mentor and life coach. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Christina. I love talking to you, and I can't wait to talk about this today.
Me too. So this is the Millionaire Mom Method, I call it. What I love to focus on is how we can teach, inspire, and grow. So with that, I always love to start with origin stories. Could you share with us a little bit about what inspired you? Was it a multitude of moments, or was there one specific spark that made you change and want to help change the world?
Absolutely. As an adult, I have been a teacher and an athletic coach. I was a swimming coach for a long time. And I left the world of swimming, college swimming anyway, in 2014.
Oh, wow.
And I left to retire to Florida. I moved down to
Oh,
Florida and I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted to do. And a few months after I left Florida, I wound up having breakfast with a former team member that I coached. And he said, Jen, what do you want to do? I said, I'm going to be a life coach.
oh, amazing.
This was in late 2014. And he said, Jen, you have to do that. You were meant to do that work. That's what you've
Oh,
always been for us.
how amazing.
An amazing human being. Unfortunately, about 6 months after that, he passed away.
Oh my
So
goodness. Oh, I'm so
it
sorry.
has felt like a thing on my heart to
Yes,
coach and to continue this movement.
because he wanted you to.
Because he said that this is what I
Encourage.
was good at too.
Yeah.
He believed in me. So on days when my belief wavers,
Yes.
I think
You
of
think
Steve.
about him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. I like that.
So in 2015, I wound up getting a certification as a life coach. And during that year, I actually didn't do a whole lot of life coaching, but a whole lot of life searching.
Oh, sure.
And
As
I
as one
really,
does.
yeah, right? I wanted to find my partner. And
Yes.
I said yes to a whole lot of dates.
Oh,
Whole lot of dates. That's a podcast in and of itself.
sure. That sounds good.
And on in January of 2016, I wound up going on a first date that I thought was just dinner with a friend. And later that evening, I thought, this is probably going to be my last first kiss.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how exciting.
So in 2016, January of 2016, I started dating my now husband. I dropped out of life coaching because I was trying to pay the bills and I let the retail life suck me up and suck me in.
Sure.
In January of 2020, we moved to New
Oh,
Jersey to be close to my
oh,
parents. Yeah, well, we left Florida, but my
yeah,
family is here in New Jersey,
that
and we
worked out.
wanted to have a family and have
Yeah.
supportive grandparents and
Yes.
participatory grandparents, which my parents
Yes.
always wanted to be.
Aw, how
So,
amazing.
yes, we now have an almost 5-year-old. I left my corporate life in retail in June of last year to go into life coaching. And honestly, when I left, I wasn't sure what direction of life coaching I wanted to be in.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's so much
Yeah.
that I could do. And in November of last year, two specific things happened. The first one was I was listening to the Diary of a CEO and I heard Natalie Dawson speaking. She is a
Mm.
multimillionaire, she's a businesswoman. And early in the podcast, she said, if people have children, they should only spend 45 minutes a day with them, or something like that. It was something
Oh my
along
God.
those lines. She doesn't have children. She doesn't want to have children. Good for her.
Wow.
And
Interesting.
I thought, how can I listen
What?
to this woman?
Yeah.
I almost turned it off.
Yeah.
Something said, don't turn this off. You have to hear her.
Wow.
So I listened. I listened through my car ride to and from the gym. I came home. I was stacking wood in our woodshed. And I heard her say, trillions of dollars are being transferred into the hands of women, and we don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. What? Oh my
I
God.
was like, oh my God.
What?
I
What?
rewound it and listened to it
Yes.
again.
Wow.
Trillions of dollars are being transferred into the hands of women because of entrepreneurship, because of inheritance. Our parents are passing away,
Yeah.
because of divorce.
Mm.
And
Wow.
that one really like just resounded with me because so many women go into relationships and the husbands handle the finances
Yeah.
and they are not participating. So if they
Yes.
go through a divorce, then they are like, I don't know what to do with all this money. I don't know how to handle the money. I'm lost.
Wow.
So it's like, okay, women need to know about money. And I do have to tell you, this was not the first time that money came up, but this was the first time that I said, I'm listening.
Yes. Good. Good. Good.
And then a couple of weeks later, my mom and I were visiting our financial planner. Honestly, we were going through her finances. She was trying to understand her finances better. My father's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, so she is
Oh,
learning
needing to. Yeah.
to take
Oh,
over
I'm
the
sorry to hear
finances.
that. Yes, of
Well,
course.
thank you.
Yes.
It's honestly been a gift that we know because
Yeah.
we've been
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
to protect our finances in a lot of ways. And
Smart.
so we were sitting with our financial advisor and he said, Jen, let's go over your finances as well. And it was in that conversation that I learned that I have a seven-figure net worth.
Wow.
My husband and I are wealthy by a lot of standards.
Yeah.
And I
And
thought,
you hadn't thought of it
I
like that.
hadn't thought of it. I hadn't realized it. I hadn't been paying attention. And I thought, this is what women need to know. And
Yeah.
I have the skills and the creativity to teach women how to feel good and be excited and be creative with money.
Amazing.
And so
I love
that's
it.
how I became a money mentor,
I
just by
love
listening.
it. I love it because you were looking at your own numbers and
Yeah,
realizing, oh my God, you were probably, more worried before that or
absolutely.
whatever, because you didn't really know.
Yeah,
And then knowing the numbers made you feel so much better.
absolutely. 100%.
Amazing. Oh, that's
100%.
awesome. And so what's kind of one of the biggest lessons? I mean, in that sounds like a lesson, but is there anything without giving away the sauce? Like, is there anything you want to share about a big lesson that you've learned throughout this?
The lesson is to believe in yourself and allow
Mhm.
yourself to look at the hard stuff.
Yes. That's tough. That's
Yeah.
tough for a lot of people. What would you say to, because I think there are a lot of women, and I myself was here in a lot of ways, that are afraid, right? Or it's easier to avoid.
It's
Easier to avoid. It all kind of
Mhm.
works out.
Yeah.
What would you
Yep.
say to someone like that?
When I was in my life coaching training, I met a wonderful woman. Her name is Mallory Wissing, and she was a skydiver. And
Mm.
she used to tell me it's scarier to stand on the edge of the plane than it actually is to jump. The
Oh,
fear of
yes,
not looking is so much worse than actually
yes.
looking.
So true.
And every
Yes, you're
experience I've
absolutely right.
had with my clients where we look at their numbers, they're like, oh, I can pay off this debt in a reasonable amount of time. I'm not going to be
Yeah,
stuck here forever. Or I actually do have the money to do the things I want to do. Or thank you for
interesting.
sitting with me. This feels so much better now.
Yes, to know, to just know.
To just know and to sit
Yeah,
with someone through it who is not judging. They're
yeah.
just pieces of data.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's
Debt
what
is
I
not,
definitely,
yeah, debt's not inherently a bad thing.
yes, yes, yes,
Everything has
yes.
gotten to where you are right now.
Yes, yes, I love that. And I know you and I have had many conversations about money. I really believe that women are on a revolution, and I really think we need to stop either labeling it or feeling a certain way about
Hmm.
money, right?
Hmm.
Money
Yes.
is neutral. It's not good or bad, but
Yeah.
it is all of the stories that we put around it that really affect how much is coming and going.
Totally, totally. And that rewriting is the work that I do. We do the practical side of looking, and then we figure out how you got here in the first place. What are the
Mm,
stories that brought you here, and how do we rewrite them to see how they have benefited us, and then how we can balance them to move us in a direction that we want to going forward?
I love that. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what you do
Yeah,
and how you help women and what's kind of the next step if someone wanted to reach out to you, where should they get a hold of you?
absolutely. I First of all, I love connection. This is my jam. This is my
Yes,
highest value
me
connection
too.
relationships. Love this so much. I love talking with women. So if you'd like to connect with me, you can come to my website, www.jenverser.com. I think I've got it right
Perfect
here.
on your screen. I love it.
Slash connect, and we can connect. Or you can
Love
check
it.
out my website. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, but I love talking with women about money because it's not as scary as we tend to think it is.
Yes. And is that how you always start with just like a free chat? Is that the easiest
Absolutely.
way to get in your world?
Absolutely. Because I follow the energy of the chat, of the conversation. I
Mm,
see what the woman needs, and then I get to
yeah.
meet them where they are. Because
Yes.
some
That's so
women just
important.
really need that sit down and looking at those numbers, where some women
Yes.
are just ready to rewrite their whole story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
One of my
I love that.
clients saw a huge transformation just from our very first 30-minute call. I said, this is advice that I give to every woman I speak to. When you tap your card, when you pay the check, when you hand the money over, say thank you.
Yes. Thank you more, please.
Thank you, more please. That
Yes.
simple,
Yes.
simple little
Thank
thing.
you.
It seems simple. It's a hard trait to rewire
Yeah.
our brains to do. But that
Yes.
one tip, she said, Jen, I immediately started feeling more grateful and seeing the abundance that I have every
Mm.
single time I tap my card.
Amazing. That's so important. I love that. Yeah, I definitely think we have been told so many stories and we carry so much with
Yeah.
us. What do you feel like is like the biggest fear or the biggest story that women kind of tell themselves or carry with us that isn't true?
There's not enough.
Yes. Yes, that's such a huge one. Yes.
There's not enough. This
Yep.
morning I saw saw water all over my basement floor.
Of course.
And a reaction that I used to have was, oh my gosh, how are we going to pay for this? How is this going to happen? And I said, oh, well, that's annoying.
Yes.
And the guy
Yes.
came in to service the tank and everything. He said, well, you need this and this and this. I said, okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for making sure that I'll be able to take a
Yes.
shower later today. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, that's so important because you felt confident that you had the money, you can pay for it, you'll figure out a way, like
I'll
it'll
figure
be
out a
fine.
way. Exactly.
Yes.
Women are so creative. We are
Yes.
so creative. We
Oh,
figure it
yes.
out and
Yes.
we are problem solvers.
Yes.
And when we can
So true.
approach it that way instead of, oh my gosh, this is the end of the world. This is it. This is the last straw. I can't do anything else. You have survived every day
Yes.
thus far. You will continue to survive. You will make it happen. You
Yes.
will make it work. You'll put it on a credit card. You'll get a loan. You'll do whatever it
Yep.
has to happen. You're going to make it work.
Yes. That is so important because I think so often we see evidence of whatever our current situation is, right? And we forget that we've paid our bills. There are so many things we've paid for. We've kept a roof over our kids' head. We've bought food, right? We've paid for the little league. Like
Yes.
we've figured out all of that stuff beforehand, right?
Yep.
So whatever is coming up, right?
Yes.
There's evidence that you've figured it out. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's
Absolutely.
really a really important shift because I think so often we go down that spiral of, oh my God, the
Yeah.
sky is falling.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
And when we can
so
see the balance and say, yeah, this happened, but also this happened, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I said
absolutely.
to my husband, well, this is what we're going to do. I guess I'm going to go sign somebody else up for the mastermind now. Yeah.
Yeah. Can
You
somebody
know,
pay for this?
it's
Absolutely.
just we're going to make it all happen. It's going to work.
Yes. Yes, it's going to work. I love that. And I know you have kids. You have how many kids?
Just one,
Oh,
one
you
and
have
done.
one. Okay, wonderful.
Our family was full with our one. He's
Yes.
almost 5. He'll be 5 in
Oh,
September.
amazing. That's wonderful. And how do you, right? I love talking to moms. How do you either incorporate or do you incorporate him, or what are you hoping to kind of pass on to kind of future generations?
Absolutely. The first thing is that we talk about money here.
Love it.
He
Yes.
is almost 5, not 5 yet, and he asks to do jobs so that he can buy tractors.
Oh, so cute. Oh my God. Oh, I had a tractor lover when he was little.
Oh my goodness. I can't imagine that he won't do something that involves tractors when he grows up. But
Yes.
we talk about money here. Money is
Good.
safe. We are
Yeah.
supported by money. Money takes care of
Yes.
us. And I hope to someday maybe include him in my business to be able, he can
Yeah.
film stuff. I don't
Yeah.
put his face on screen now because I want that to be his choice.
Yeah.
That
Beautiful.
is just what we decided before I
Sure.
even decided to take this venture.
Yeah.
But I will say, people love seeing the back of his head. So
Oh,
he's very
yeah, they
popular
do.
on the social medias.
The back of his head is very popular.
Yeah.
So cute.
But I'm doing this because I want to have fun with him.
Yes, of course. Yes, that's
This
so
is about
important.
having fun with him. Yeah.
Yes,
When I was
enjoying.
in corporate life, he was about 1.5 years old. It was probably right about 3 years ago now. He held my face in his hands. I was crying over going to work. And he said,
Oh,
Mama, it will be okay. It will be okay, Mama.
oh,
And
sweet
I was like, well, I know I
boy.
can't live this life anymore. And I started thinking
Yeah,
about what am I going to change to be here for
yeah.
him and support him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And what an inspiration because you had that friend who said, or
Yeah.
student
Yeah.
swimmer
Yeah.
who
You-
said you should be a life coach. So
Yeah.
I'm sure, is that what jumped back into your brain? And
It does. I have a picture of that team in my office and I look at it every day and I think, yep, they taught me how to do this. They
oh,
taught me
that's
how to
so
be here and be
amazing.
supportive. That was
Yeah.
probably the thing I love most about coaching swimming was when they would
Yeah.
pop into my office with a problem.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Because then you could problem solve, you could
Yeah.
shine, you could
Yeah.
figure out what they really needed,
Yes.
all of those
Absolutely.
things.
Yeah.
And so, what other parts, let's talk a minute just about that life coaching part. What other parts of life kind of obviously are affected by money, I'm sure.
Everything. Every
Yes.
relationship that you have is impacted by
Yes.
your relationship with money.
Yes.
Because if you are carrying the stress of waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking, oh my gosh, did I pay that bill? Can I pay that bill? How is that going to happen? Because we're women and we do
Yes.
that. We spiral
Yes.
at 2 a.m.
Yes.
When that happens, you wake up tired. You're not
Yeah.
there for your family. You're not there to give your best to your job, to your business, to whatever it is. But
Hmm.
when we have that solid feeling of, yes, it's taken care of, we
Yeah.
sleep better. Our relationships with our
Yeah.
partners are better. Our relationships with our children and our parents are better. No matter how much any of them drive us crazy, we're not worrying in the back of our mind about, do I have money for that T-ball
Yeah.
team that he wants to join? Do I have
Yeah.
money for that tractor that he really wants?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not worried about that because I know where the numbers are, and it helps our relationships so much. And
I
it
love
also
that.
allows us the freedom to hear what people are actually telling us, to
Yeah.
open our brains up. I have a client who told me how terrible her relationship was with her father. We talked
Oh,
about what his expectations were of her and how
yeah.
she was never doing enough. He never thought she was making the right choices. And I kid you not, we talked about this. We cleaned it up. We talked about, look, you are doing all of these things that he said he wanted you to do. That
Wow.
weekend, she had a phone call with him, and he said, I'm so proud of you. I love the work you're doing. I
Wow.
said to her, that might have been happening all along, but you couldn't hear it because all you could hear were the expectations.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Improving
So
our
true.
relationship with money just opens ourselves up so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. And I know you and I have talked before. Is it about the budget, or is it about the numbers, or what's the deeper work that you speak to?
Yeah, absolutely. It's important to know the numbers. It's
Yeah.
important to be aware of what the money is doing for you. It's
Yes.
also, in my opinion, really important to pay yourself. And
Yeah.
by that, I mean, when you get the paycheck, when you get the payment from a client, whatever it is, to put money aside for yourself, for your future, for your
Mm-hmm.
emergency fund, whatever it is that you need to do to be paying yourself, that is so important. And we work on that, yes. But then we clear up why, if you're in debt, how did you get here? If you have credit
Mm-hmm.
card debt, what were you trying to accomplish? What's the emotion tied to that spending? That's a question that I
Mm-hmm.
love to ask my clients. What emotion is tied to that spending? Because so
Mm-hmm.
often they're chasing a feeling because all spending is emotional, no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Mm-hmm.
buying a house, we're paying a mortgage. Well, we're
Yeah.
tied to that house. Maybe that's the place that our family lives. Or we're paying rent. Like that's the place that keeps us safe and at home. That's
Yeah.
emotional. That's an emotion. We're buying a bag. I'm looking for significance. I want somebody to see me in my bag. There's
Yeah.
okay, but
Right.
why are we doing it? And is it
Yeah.
actually serving you? Do you still look at that bag and say, "Oh, look at me! I got my Louis Vuitton bag"? And I jokingly say that because I have a Fooey Vuitton bag. That's what we call it.
Nice.
Fake one,
Nice.
$26. And
I
I
love it.
love it, but I'm like, I don't actually. I walked past the Louis Vuitton store a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "There's a line out front. I'm good with
What?
my Fooey. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good, and I
Yeah.
can put my kid's water bottle in it and a sweatshirt, and I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever, it's
Not
fine."
worry. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's the
Love it.
emotion tied to the spending. And we talk about that a lot because when we can identify, well, why do I want to do this? Am I having
Mhm.
a lunch out with my daughter? Or
Yeah.
am I just spending because I want to just have that adrenaline rush of spending and tapping my card to say, yeah,
Yes.
look, I got that.
Yes. Ooh, that's good. I like that. I know you and I talk a lot too about books and podcasts and research and getting information. So I would love to hear what's kind of your top for someone just kind of getting started into this money mindset. What's kind of
Yes.
your top book, or do you have a top book or
Yeah.
guru that you follow online that you love?
Absolutely. I have two. So if you're looking for money mindset, Amanda Francis, she's my girl. She's my
She's my
favorite.
girl.
I
Yes.
I bought tickets to the book tour in New York City.
Did you? Oh my gosh.
VIP. I was like,
Oh,
I'm
I'm so
I'm getting a
jealous.
picture with Amanda.
Yes. Oh, I can't
I've
wait to
been
see that.
manifesting that all year. So when she
Yes.
said New York City, I was like, sign me up.
Happening. Yes. I love it.
So I'm
Yes.
actually
I'm
going into
excited.
New York to see her with a friend of mine who's in another mastermind with me, and we're going to
Fun.
meet up and in person for the first time and go and
Wow.
see Amanda Francis. So I'm really excited about that. So
I
if you're
love it.
looking for mindset, I love her work.
I do
She
too.
and she doesn't give a fuck. So
Yes. I
she just
love
is who
that.
she is. I love that so much
Yes.
about her. And then
Yes.
if you're looking for practicality, The Automatic Millionaire by, and I'm blanking on his name, David Bach, The Automatic
Mm.
Millionaire. he is retired now, but he was a financial advisor, and he wrote this book. First, I believe it came out in, I want to say 2001. It's been around for a minute. And he talks about how the people who are just middle of the road people who have saved and saved, invested and invested, and just been consistent, they're able to retire early, retire with ease because they've been paying themselves first, just
Mm.
consistently. And that's exactly how I grew my net worth. Was I turned 18 and my parents started helping me investing in my IRA. And every year I've invested in my IRA. I have never missed a year that I haven't contributed the full amount into my IRA. When my husband
Amazing.
got together with me, I said, we're doing this. And I
Yeah.
remember the first time we transferred money out of his checking account. Why did you move money out of my account? I said, I didn't. We put
Yeah.
it in your
It's
IRA.
automatic. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, and he was like, oh, that's how that works.
yeah.
And we
Amazing.
set it up automatically, so you don't have to think
Yes.
about it. And he gives a ton of really practical tips about how to do that, how to invest in your 401k, 403b, whatever that investment account that your employer might set up. If you're self-employed, he talks about how to invest in your retirement. Yes, there's an IRA, but there's also other self-employed retirement accounts. So you can set yourself up to be a millionaire without really feeling the pain of it.
Love it.
So
Yes.
a lot of times people think, well, if I spend that or if I save that money, I won't have that money and that's going
Right.
to hurt.
Right. 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 Right.
Okay, well, then we get creative and we figure out ways to make more money or to do other things. I will say, as a probably 9-year-old, I sat in the financial advisor that my parents had. I sat in a meeting with them. I was reading a biography of Benjamin Franklin. I mean, this is
Oh, amazing.
how specific I remember this meeting.
Yes.
And the financial advisor said, go back, pay off your mortgage, save up. I don't remember what the amount of money was. Save up this amount of money, come back to me, and we'll start investing.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. And now my parents are 71 and 82, and they are
Wow.
both retired
Oh,
and they are comfortable. We are putting an
good.
addition on their house so that they can stay on their
Oh,
property. My
oh, good.
family is moving in to my childhood home.
Oh,
Literally never would have thought that. None of
yes.
these things. But we're able to do that because they did the work early on
Yes.
and they taught me how to
Yes.
do the work, and I'm teaching my husband how to do the work, and I'm teaching my son,
Yes.
and that is generational wealth.
Yes. I love that. That's so important.
Yeah.
And now you're helping women do the same.
I want more women to have more money because the more money that women have, the more good is done in the world. Women are
100%.
smarter investors. They
Yes.
are more likely to contribute to their communities. They do good. Not saying that men are bad or do bad. Men tend to want to say, like, oh, yeah, my investments did this year. And women go, I forgot the password.
Yes.
You know,
So
yeah,
true.
be aware of it and talk to your financial advisor once a year when they do that and make some adjustments if you want, but set
Yes.
it and forget it.
Yes. Yes. Because life is full and you're meant to enjoy it,
Yes,
but you can do it. Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, I
Absolutely.
love that. That's so important. Anything else you want to tell us today?
I want to tell you to believe in yourselves.
Yes.
Listen
So
to your
important.
heart, listen to your intuition. What you want is out there. Your desires have been put on your heart for a reason, and you get to follow them.
Yes. And it is not about being greedy or right, because your
No.
desires matter and you can
Yes.
have whatever you want, right? You
Yes.
have permission. Yeah, I think that's so important. And you have far more power than you think to go after what you want.
We are so powerful and we don't give ourselves enough credit. And I include myself in that. I don't give
Yes.
myself enough credit sometimes, but
Yes.
you can do it. And
Yes.
sometimes we just need some support. And
Yes.
the best coaches still have coaches. You know,
100%. Yep.
the best athlete, all of the best athletes, every single one of them, they have a
Yes.
coach.
You're so right. You're so right. And they practice and they work at it, right? And they hire help.
Yes, yes. And it's never
Yes.
just a straight line. There will be
Yeah.
dips in the road. There are potholes. We
Yes.
just keep moving forward.
Yes, I love that so much. Well, I've loved this conversation, and I'm going to drop all your links below so everyone
Amazing.
can stay in touch with you. But thanks so much for being here. I really have enjoyed our chat.
Thank you, Christina. I appreciate you so much. You're an amazing human being. I'm glad you're in
Oh,
my world.
likewise, I'm so
Thank
glad to be in
you.
your world, and I'm excited to watch you grow and see you help so many women.
Right back at you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.